Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading from the highest teams of love and light, guardians and guides. Gemini people in placements. Actually, we're going to do Sag. We're going to do Sag because it kind of came out sideways. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius people in placements from the highest teams of love and light. What are the most vital messages for Sagittarius? There could be something about deception or keeping your plans hidden at this time. There could be something about, strong Gemini energy here. Ooh, you're overcoming something very toxic. This could be hidden to you, or maybe you're keeping it hidden. Tell me more, Sagittarius people in placements. It looks like you're really relying on your spirituality. Somebody might be wanting to come towards you, but they're not expressing. This could be another Sag. They're very stubborn, or somebody who's not willing to change, or Queen of Wands. Sorry. So if you're the feminine, or I'm speaking to a feminine, you could be very abundant or prosperous, or you're becoming more so. You could be turning off your emotions to something in the past. You've made a decision to do that. A last final judgment call. You could be changing your perspective on something. Tell me more, Sag. Yeah, maybe something wasn't stable here. Could be a King of Pentacles energy. Somebody who socializes too much, maybe. Leo energy. They're spying on you, watching you. Very frivolous, gossipy. There could be something about divine justice coming in here because it was very burdensome. Third-party situations here. Lack of stability, Knight of Pentacles, Magician, sideways, Gemini energy. So maybe this person was manifesting, but it wasn't grounded. It wasn't stable with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So let's actually go ahead and see what that could mean. More so. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Stagnation, rigidity, and refusal to adapt, urging, so this is somebody who is like really rigid or really stubborn or really aggressive or really like, and it's kind of created some kind of hesitation, I heard, or some kind of failure of a manifestation. So I see you not looking to get emotionally connected with somebody because they were so immature as well, and this actually happens to lead you into greater success, it looks like. Oh, there's a message already out. It says, be careful of bad schemes. It was kind of like sideways, so take it as you will, but maybe somebody had a bad scheme or was plotting against you. Maybe we'll go jump into some juicy messages for Sag. Can we clear this up? Somebody could be a big liar or lies a lot. Sagittarius. Maybe they like pretend they like you, they don't like you. Sagittarius people in placements. Maybe just so they can gain something from you. Be your best self. They're trying to intimidate you. It says, step out of your shell to expand and evolve. Didn't want you to see your ideas as good. So they were trying to brainwash you. It says, the right people don't feel like haters. Don't deal with anyone you can't afford to waste time / presence on. Make executive decision. They can't control your mind anymore. So maybe this person was controlling your mind at one point, or they were like, maybe they have nakshatra replacements, or they were like projecting their thoughts towards you. Not trusting them is the sign. Listen closely to hear messages. So if something's telling you a liar, manifesting, walking away, toxic relationship. And they create who they think you are based on their perspective and what they want you to be, right? It's like, oh, you're nothing. You're not worth anything. So you're dependent. You're codependent on me. Always be honest with yourself to be on the right path. Negative thing will deactivate, making you feel obligated to be a part of your life. They need to get a life, and you are free to enjoy life's luxuries. You live once, enjoy it fully. Life is art. Redirecting your energy changes the world. So it's really what you're focusing on when a man loves a woman. This is a movie about an addict. So this person could be like, maybe always never wants to work on the relationship, just wants to take trips or journeys and just kind of escape it. Don't invite them into your home. We'll steal from you. Unfollow. And we have defend. Access denied. So interesting energies. Let's get you some extra juicy messages, or extra cards, oracles. My lovely Sagittariuses. Let's get some dice from your highest teams of love and light, guardian angels and guides. Angel Michael. So it could be money related. Yeah, there's new contracts coming in. You could be ending or closing out like a romantic cycle or something that wasn't aligned with you. This could be something that's like from your mother's side, or maybe like a repetitive pattern. Your mother, like maybe your mother would like only support you being with like abusive people because she only likes abusive people. You know what I mean? It's not it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So it's like you're in this transitionary period, attracting what you desire. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So weight of the world's let it go. It's not yours to carry. Boundaries. So yeah, this is about those baby steps, right? Let's go ahead and read baby steps for you lovely folk. Action. Follow through. Showed me right away. Okay. You're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling to start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul always calls us every moment of every day. The way you find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each day and take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. So maybe this is about like those tiny tasks that are important, but not using over pressure or something, not putting all the tasks, but only like priorities, right? Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds who expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to offer consistency over urgency, time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling, to remember you don't need to have it all figured out to know exactly where the path is leading you. So you could start with like scripting or manifesting your life, right? You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set on a great journey. You just have to take the next step. Interesting. So little steps you know that could benefit you. Let's get your advice. What is the most important action at this time for Sag from the highest teams of love and light? This could be about charging forward. Moving towards a new beginning. This could be communication also. Yeah, you could be a big focus on communication. Maybe somebody's communicating with you, or you're communicating with somebody, or you get receiving communication. This could be about, tell me more, Sagittarius, tell me more about their advice. Ace of Pentacles, focus on these new beginnings. This could be like new solid growth. Or maybe you're just gaining clarity about something and you're releasing it as well. Someone might want to make amends with you, but I'm not sure if this is like actually gonna. Page of Swords in the reverse is like, I don't know if that's actually gonna work. Someone might want to invest in something, or you could be investing and working on something. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles energy, focusing on your independence. Let's get you some last tea leaf. Yeah, your finances could be improving, Sagittarius, so they will be. Yeah, you were not protected in the past when you were around this person, but you were being protected from this person. You'll be playing a different role. Yeah, you could be letting this go, a Scorpio in the past. So you are going to be able to successfully overcome something. You will be shown the way, maybe by a position of authority, or you could be taking a position of authority. You could be changing up your environment. You're protected from negative forces beyond your control. I'm seeing peppers in my mind's eye. And honor and respect will come to you. Yeah. Could have been dealing with a dark man or somebody who was, acting out maybe more demonically or from lower frequencies. Anything else for Sag? Weather divination. I trust in what I feel for. What I feel are signs to pay mind to. Incense. Allow the smoke to reveal the truth, clearing the haze while lifting the fog. So you could be cleansing, clearing. Let's see, weather divinations. Pay attention to transits. Maybe you had to really listen to your gut in the past when dealing with this person. Interpreting signs. Do the best you can while understanding mistakes are unavoidable. Others respect your efforts as long as you're honest and willing to acknowledge you may not have all the answers. If you're worried about how your situation plays out, drawing this card means there isn't a clear answer just yet. Trust, if something feels off, it probably is. Interesting. Yeah, this could be about like, new connections, new networks as well, people. Clearing blocks, truth, and aha moments. The sacred smoke of incense can be seen as a highway to the divine, immediately clearing out negativity while carrying your hopes and intentions to the heavens. We do have the moon squaring Chiron, so it would make sense if you were feeling a little bit negative sometimes today. Frankincense resin in particular corresponds with spiritual opening and creating a pathway to successful ventures. So maybe you're working with Ganesh. Receiving this card represents an aha moment. The fog is lifted and suddenly everything makes sense. You're now able to look back and see where all the challenges, changes, and choices have brought you to. If you've had integrity in your journey through life, you have nothing to fear. However, if your path has been dotted with cruelty or moral depravity, you may be entering into what might be termed as bad luck. In this way, this card, so it really represents on who I'm reading for and what you've done. In this way, this card represents karma or balancing the scales. So if you've done good and you've been wronged, then it looks like there is going to be some kind of karmic balancing. If you've been doing bad, obviously you might need to learn some lessons. And it can also mean it's time to put all your cards on the table, truthful for you and any others involved, lifting any burdens you may have been carrying and allowing you to begin the process of healing and moving forward. That's interesting. It's like a mirror. So maybe somebody's like a mirrored soul or doppelganger or something like that, or could be representing like a mirror, something about a mirror. Sacred space. I'm going to actually read that. Someone here could like mint. Mint tea, maybe. Gaining control over life and need for practicality. Sacred doesn't always mean extraordinary. Grand ceremonies are preceded by small, often boring labors that come together to create a masterpiece. While these small duties are often overshadowed in the grand scheme of things, they're ultimately what fuels the beautiful side of life. There is a powerful magic and healing in putting the hard work now so you can play later. Consider saving money for a quality purchase down the road rather than splurging on things that might break or fall apart quickly. Staying in and working on a project instead of going out or compromising now for the long-term health of your relationship. When this card comes to a reading, it may be time to be more reasonable, responsible, and practical in your endeavors. If you're seeking to gain more control of your life or a situation, or are failing to receive desired results, then you are urged to shift your focus from the glamorous expectations to start seriously investing the time and effort needed to create the rewards you desire. Certain tasks or engagements may not be fun, but are necessary all the same if a successful outcome is desired. So yeah, definitely like a lot of grounding down energy. Let's get you some Lenormand for Sag. Ring and letter. Gentleman. Okay. House. Lily's lady. Something about moon cycles, maybe. Let's get you one of these angel cards. Sagittarius. Ooh. Words of abundance. Somebody else pulled these. No more complaining could be important. Sagittarius. So maybe you've been like affirming negativity. Windfall of abundance and release jealousy. Interesting. You could be releasing jealous people or releasing jealous, like low self-esteem, like thinking you can't have something, or I don't know. Anything else for Sag? Highest themes of love and light. Heard clown. So you could have been dealing with a clown. It says, place new orders. Order up with God. Prayer. Be your best self. They're trying to intimidate you. We already read that. And we have took you for granted. So somebody definitely took you for granted in the past. You could be unfollowing this person or limiting access to you. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.